What's going on, bro?
I don't know.
This is the first of the Willionaire member interviews I'm doing, so I don't really know how I'm going to play it, but we're just going to do it anyway.
We'll go with whatever flows.
Yeah, give yourself an intro. I know you're doing sales and FBA. Tell us about that.
Amazing. So I got into Amazon FBA in 2023. It was something that was very new to me. I always tried different businesses, like e-com, had a property business like what Alfie's doing.
I didn't know you did that.
Yeah.
How long did you do that for?
I did it for a year.
Alright.
But I did something similar. So like it was rent-to-rent properties, but I was selling them. I wasn't actually taking them on myself. Thing is though, like I did get like a deal or two throughout the year, but I always half-assed things. I never fully committed to something.
Why?
Comfortable.
Yeah, too comfortable at home.
Home, had a girl. I was chilling too much. Wasn't making an effort.
So what changed when you started FBA and sales?
Heartbreak.
Heartbreak.
To be honest.
Got dumped, so started MMA, started making money.
Literally, I've always been fighting. To be fair, I've been training for about 3 years. Did Muay Thai, doing Jiu-Jitsu at the moment.
Yeah.
Recently started like combining them, so doing MMA. I didn't do it at my last gym just because like they didn't actually do MMA. They just did like Jiu-Jitsu or just Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Now I've actually gone to a gym where they do fully MMA and everything like that. So being going to like comps, like interclubs, all that kind of thing.
Do you feel that fighting, Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, just combat sports in general, helps you with your businesses?
Helps me in life.
Helps you in life?
Yeah.
How?
Just the confidence I have.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds silly, but I walk, I'm not saying I walk around like I'm fucking 10 men, but I walk around with a level of security. Meaning that I can be myself. I could, for example, if I'm talking to a supplier, like I can be the confident guy on the phone because what they're going to do, they're going to come and beat me up. Well, yeah, of course, yeah, come do it.
Fly from China, bring your plastic toys and go trade chairs.
Exactly, so it gives you a level of security and confidence in business and in life. I feel like every man, in my opinion, every man should learn how to fight.
Same with sales though, isn't it? Like, since you do sales, that must help you on the sales calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's being like, there's a certain level of energy that you carry when you're somebody who trains. The thing is when you train, you get beat up all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter how good you are, there's always someone who's better.
Always a bigger fish.
Yeah. And it's like, you're good and you can beat a lot of people, but then it's that next person who beats you. So it's like, fuck, like, I'm going to have to get better now. And that even comes with sales. There's a guy who's doing 10k a month. There's a guy who's doing 20k a month, 30k a month. Business is somebody who's doing 30, 40, 50k. You know? Nice. So there's always that next level to get to. And I don't think you could ever really be the best. You can be like the best in like a certain category, like I say in like your division, for example, or the competition that you're in. You can be the best in that. But universally and worldwide, you always got. I don't think you could ever really be number one.
So since you're running two things at the minute, Amazon and sales, which one gets you ticking the most?
Which one takes my time the most?
Which one like gets you out of bed in the morning?
Sales.
Sales. Yeah.
So like with Amazon, Amazon was good. You're making somewhere from 15-20% margin, which on a product-based business is decent. For example, you look at like Tesco's, guys in the US, you got like Target, Walmart, they do 5 to 10% profit margin. Yeah. Very low, but look at the volume that they get. That's why they do millions of revenue. And then they've got the whole taxes and how they do all that shit as well. Some of them, for example, they'll show that they made a loss, for example. Basically like business stuff. But now what they did is they put fees, they put VAT on the fees. And now it's gone from like 15-20% to like 5 to 10. And it's like, for me to make 10k a month like in profit, I have to do 100k in sales. More customer service, more headache, more products, massive bills. Whereas if I was to just be in somewhere like sales or a service-based thing, I could just make 10k and that's all I have to do, just consult and talk to people.
10k chill.
Yeah, literally. Less headache, so for me it's like a case of where I am doing quite well with Amazon, but is it worth my time? It takes, I'd say like an hour or two a day. just because I understand where the products are, how to find them, what's a good product, what sells, and everything like that. So I know how to run the business, and it's a case of where sales is now a skill for me to get better at communicating, to meeting guys like you. I would have never met you guys if I didn't do sales.
That's true.
You know, so it's like.
I mean, even though you do Amazon, I think we probably still would have crossed paths. Even if it wasn't in November, I think we probably would have bumped into each other. Maybe even next year.
Yeah, at some point. But then I would have missed out on all this stuff.
Yeah. So you've been on 2 events now. You came to the Snowdonia Mastermind and the Marbella trip.
Yeah.
What's been your favourite?
That is a good question.
Because you've only been here for like 4 days.
Yeah.
Because less. 2 days.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, like 3 or 4 days, I'd say.
But Monday was pretty rogue. Because Jack got locked up.
Yeah.
Then Tuesday, when I go to court and bail him out. Then Wednesday was yesterday. It just flew by.
Yeah.
And Thursday already, just sun setting.
Literally, and I'm going to go in like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, you always soon. So yeah, you probably didn't get a big enough grasp as possible.
And you also almost killed me as well. So.
Go on, what happened there?
So, you had like this nuss, right? And I thought it's a thing of where, like a chewing gum. You have it and it's like really minty, and then the flavour goes off. It fades away. That's what I thought was gonna happen. So I put it in, and it just burned in my mouth.
Put it in.
Like, yeah. It'll burn in my mouth, right? And he said to me like, "Oh yeah, you just leave it in as long as possible." And then Jack's like, "What are you doing? Like, I would have took it out by now." I was like, "I'm not supposed to take it out." He's like, "Yeah." Took it out, right? Bearing in mind, I have not eaten all day. Jack's been locked up. We're trying to find out where he is. I'm carrying this fucking big suitcase everywhere. And I had no energy. I hadn't eaten food all day. Only had like a W a Smith or whatever the fuck you call.
Yeah.
Them sandwiches. That's all I had.
Meal deal at the airport.
Yeah, meal deal at the airport, literally.
Meal deal and a Men's Health magazine.
You're reading it like that, but no. And then I was on the sofa. I was like this. My head was heavy, and I could not lift my arms up. It was buzzing. Everything was buzzing. I was like, well, I don't feel good. And then ended up being sick in the toilet.
I felt so bad. I was like, fuck's sake, he's just got here. The first day's been crap because we've been in Malaga freezing the tits off.
Yeah.
We're in a police station for most of the time.
Yeah.
And then he threw up. That's a goose. But Snowdonia, that was so much fun.
It was amazing. Like, so well planned out. The thing is what I love is spontaneous things. Although, yeah, it's been like, for example, the second day I got lost. Like, I've been lost here all the time. I had a boat that took me like 3 miles up the road, and I was like, how the hell do I get back here? No internet or nothing. And then even Snowdonia, it was like, we was going up like that mountain, and remember we got lost and we were just like climbing up like this.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it was just me and you, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think it was me, you, and Ish, the camera guy.
Me, you, and Ish were just going up that side of the mountain, and we were like, "Where the fuck are these gone?" And all the way here was, "Well, cars." Like, all right, maybe they're not over here.
Yeah. Maybe we've gone the wrong way.
It was hard getting back down from that, though.
Yeah, it was. I remember having do you remember the hand warmers that I had?
Oh, yeah.
And like we were like sick, and like, I've got like a plan. I'm gonna put these hand warmers in. It's gonna warm up. The hands are gonna be good because the top was like icy as fuck. Like I didn't actually make it to the top. I was like
where the stairs were.
I was a stone throw away, but because I had these on, and like I don't know if you can tell, but barely any grip on them. They have a little bit, which is all right for like this floor, but when it's like solid ice, I can't move. So I almost made it. So you have to Photoshop me in the little
Photoshop you.
Yeah, but it was just like on the way down, it was like I was literally just on my bum, just sliding down.
Yeah, I was sliding down on the horse.
Sliding down, and then it was just that long ass walk back to the car. Bear in mind, we haven't even eaten much.
Oh, and then we went back to the house, and the underground heating stopped working.
Yeah. Do you remember the house was absolutely freezing?
Yeah. I got fined,
Really?
I got fined like £500 because we left too much rubbish there, and the hot tub, half the water was out of the hot tub. I don't know how.
What did I know? We fucking junk it or something.
But one of my funniest things from Snowdonia trip was Ben was so cold. He went in the hot bath.
Yeah,
Fella-
yeah.
He fell asleep in the hot bath. Woke up like 4 hours later in freezing cold water.
Yeah, I remember that. He was like, he told us in the morning. He was like, "Oh yeah, like I was in the hot tub and I was just so tired from the hike and stuff that I just fell asleep and I woke up in the freezing cold water and everything." Probably woke up bricked up to be fair.
Yeah, I was eating my breakfast, bro, and I heard that and I was like, "What? Wait, are you sure that actually happened?"
Oh,
Out of the guys who you met at Snowdonia, who would you say like you click with the most?
oh, that's a tough question because the thing is with the lads, like they're so outgoing.
Yeah,
Like you can click with everyone. Like no exceptions, you can click with everyone.
yeah,
And that's what I love about willionaire. It's just everybody's just a fucking lad.
yeah.
We're all on the same journey of self improvement in business, in life, with the way we look, with relationships and all that kind of thing. If I had to put it on someone, I don't want to be biased and say you, but I feel like it is. It is just because like I feel like we're very similar.
Yeah,
Fighters, business, just like getting in shape, self improvement. There's a lot of similarities that we have. I think the only differences is like I'm from Leeds and you're from Newcastle, and it's like
Leeds, Newcastle.
Leeds.
We've got a better football team.
You do, to be fair.
Yeah, of course we do.
You do.
Yeah.
I can't argue on that one.
Yeah, it's like a hand-picked circle of like friends, isn't it?
Yeah.
But everyone's a little bit weird in their own way.
Everyone's got their unique like talents and things. Like, for example, like you've built willionaire. Someone like Jack is like a fucking killer at sales. I'm somebody who's an e-com. You know, if you want to learn about something new, there's everybody there. Luke's there, Ned's there. They're like Ned's a pro bodybuilder. Luke is like the best fucking strength and conditioning coach, which I use even myself as well.
Yeah.
I work with Luke.
So
So there's
you work with Luke.
yeah.
He's your fitness coach. Is Jack mentoring you as well?
Yeah.
Jack's mentoring you sales. Have you? So besides Jack with sales and Luke with health coaching, have you worked with any of the other boys?
No, I haven't.
No,
No.
just them two. Nice.
No. Well, like the thing is like just I met them through you, and it's like for example, like with my sales, I was on an offer and I was doing shit. Like I probably did like 1K incomes a month. Now it's like I'm on an offer where it's a new offer, but it's for like a very big respected guy in trading space. So the potential of it is really high. But even with the quality of leads that they have, which is terrible, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not somebody who's like externalizing, being like, oh, these are shit. But they are like Indians, the Africans. So they're not great, but I'm still closing.
Yeah.
And it's because of the skills I got from John.
Is it?
Literally, I use his style, exactly everything he said to me, I just implemented. And I'm closing even people who other people can't close. With my fitness, like, I've always been athletic. I've never looked athletic. I've always looked skinny fat. You know, I could run a mile in like 4 and a bit minutes. I could do a 5K in 20 minutes. Like, I'm not saying that I could, like, I've done it before.
Yeah.
But I've never looked jacked. I never looked.
You've
really
never looked
good.
like a person who's like can do that.
Never
Yeah.
looked like you, basically.
Bro, I'm bulking at the minute, bro. I'm bulking. I'm fat.
You're fucking solid, man.
Got-
But like,
I've got a
it's
barrel.
since working with Luke, it's like we've had hiccups on the way, and that happened.
Yeah.
Business in sales, but I'm in such a better shape
Regression to the
mentally
mean.
and physically
Yeah.
just by working with them, and I've only achieved that through being a willionaire. I wouldn't have known it. I would have known them, but the relationship I have with them wouldn't be as strong if I wasn't a willionaire.
Yeah.
Essentially,
Well, hopefully you'll meet him in person if we ever get together in Thailand
that'd be sick. That's the plan. I do want to come to Thailand. I'm going to Morocco in April,
in April.
and I want to just really get back. I've learned a lot even being here from like Jack and like Alfie and Maha and everybody, and even yourself. That when I get back, it's just like fucking locking, get the work done. Ramadan's here, locking, fasting, and it's just when it comes to April, that's another like networking thing, like personally to myself. But then it's just having like
That's-
plans of like Thailand, for example, and meeting guys out there.
That's like the Muslim group, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
they're like Muslim, like I won't go into it too much, but they're like Muslim, like entrepreneur salespeople and stuff.
That's pretty cool. We're 2 months into 2025.
Yeah.
Nearly 3.
Yeah.
What can you say what's this year got in store for you?
A lot, man. A lot. New physical shape. Plan is just to cut right now. I'm already like slim, I'm get even slimmer, ready shredded. And then just bulk on that and just look like fucking lean. I want to compete a lot.
Yeah.
I want to be able to fight a lot as much as I can. I always had like this fear of fighting for a while. Like reason being is because when I had BJJ comps before, I always lost. I'd always, not like I lost first thing, but like I'd win somebody and then I'd lose somebody. I never got gold or silver or bronze or anything like that. And it's like this year I just want to get so good at it. I do care if I lose, but I don't mean in that I will still continue.
Yeah.
I will still always go and fight. I will always go train.
I respect that a lot. I think I lost 4 fights in a row. Like back to back.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, fuck. I was absolutely devastated. And they were all super close fights. They were all splits. And I thought I won them all. I watched them now and I still thought I won.
The thing is, it's like even though you like let's say the judges say that you lost, when you're in that fight, you feel like sometimes even when you're getting hit loads, you feel like you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get that too.
You feel like you've won.
Yeah, literally.
And when I was in that position, I realised that most people would hang their gloves up now. Most people would be like, oh, I'm not risking losing a 5th fight in a row. So they would hang their gloves up. But for me, I was like, made me want it even more. And I'm looking forward to having another fight.
Yeah, when's the next fight for you?
I don't know, but I'm bulking at the minute. I'll cut down in April. Probably over like 3 months slowly. See what my weight's looking like. I'll be very fit. And then if it makes sense, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not putting any rush in it. I'll not fight in the UK. I'll be in Thailand. Where it's just,
Thailand, you'll get a lot of like good fighters.
I was just way more relaxed. Like for me, it was the pressure. Like I get so fucking nervous, bro. Like I'd be sweating in the changing rooms.
Yeah.
But in Thailand, it's you just turn up and you just fight.
You just fight. Yeah.
Like in sparring, I was sick. Like I used to spar and beat pros at sparring, and then I'd fight someone else who's just had 4 fights as well, and I'd just be stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I think that's something I've probably overcome this year last year without even realising.
Yeah. That's the thing, like it takes. Like I always believe that you're in exactly the perfect place you're meant to be in. You know, and it's like you overcome these things with given time, through trials and tribulations that you have. For example, like perfect, like you could have you had every excuse to put me lose. 4 fights in a row. Even I've been there with BJJ comps where I actually did the opposite. I stopped. But where did that get me in the end? Nowhere. And I still get beat in the gym now.
Yeah.
And it's like, for me, I'm like, through being with you guys, I've seen the level of discipline, the level of how you guys work. I'm like, shit, I need to work even more.
Yeah, I need
That's driven me to be like, I'm going to sign up for BJJ competitions again. And I did it for a while. I always had that fear there still. You're going to lose. You're going to get tapped out again. You're not that good.
But when it's scary, that's when you need to jump.
And that's when you need to jump and do it. And I've signed up for a few now. I was meant to have one just before I came, but it got like messed up with time.
I thought you did.
Yeah. So like when I got there, they were like, "Oh well, your division's finished." I was like, "What?" And then this basically what they did is because everybody was already having their fights, they put my time back by an hour, and that was in Manchester and I was in Leeds, which is like an hour away. So by the time I got there, it'll finish. So they said to me, "You can do the next one," which is in May. But there's always other competitions, always other organisations. So for me, I've got Ramadan. I want to be able to focus on my religion and stuff. I'm still going to train, still going to really work hard, but focus on the religion stuff. And then it's after is just start fighting, competing, everything. Because that's when I can actually have water before and, you know, I can eat before and have a pre-workout meal, things like that. In Ramadan, you can't do that.
It must be difficult.
Yeah.
Like, especially like training martial arts. I think I watched a documentary about it.
Yeah.
Well, it might have been a bodybuilder. He's basically nocturnal.
It is a little. I guess it depends because I've always got used to it anyway.
Yeah, so it's not really that
So it's not as like when I started fasting, it was June, July time where it's peak. Like you have to wake up at like 2, and then the fast opens at like 10, and I was 11 doing that. Now it's like easy to be honest. You wake up at like 5, 6, and then close at like 5, 6. Anyway, so it's frustrating.
That's what about this year with business? Where do you see yourself going?
Yeah, so with the Amazon business, I'm taking like a back pedal on that, meaning like I'm not going to focus on it as much. It's just more of something like an income stream. Keep it at a certain level, put like an hour a day into it or something like that. But all my focus is going to be being on a really good communicator, being really good with closing, being really good with sales. So when I go into maybe e-com, I might start my own offer into something of what I want to do. I can just close like that.
Yeah.
Just like these guys can do, like Jack or Jamie, for example. But the goal for me, and I will hit it this year, is 20k a month.
20k
in
a
1
month.
month.
Easy, bro. Easy
Yeah.
for you.
I've got the skills, I've got the confidence. I know I can do it. It's just a case of the offer and just doing it.
Just doing it.
Just letting time pass. People think like I've had this where you want the money now.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we always try about 100 different things. But if you've got, there's two things, it's the vehicle and the entrepreneur. If the vehicle can make you 20k a month, you as the entrepreneur is a 20k a month person. You act out of that. It's just a matter of time before it happens. So it's not a case of if, it's when.
I would say, I wrote this down in my journal and I said, I would say it's a matter of time, but it's not. It's a matter of hard work, diligent decisions, and a relentless attitude towards discipline.
Yeah.
Or discipline.
Discipline. You need to get a refund on that.
Oh, bro, I need a fucking new arm.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, man, I wouldn't trade these arms for the world.
Oh, right.
But yeah, nice one, Cass. Have you got any advice, any lessons to your younger self, and any sales pitch to people wanting to join willionaire?
So, advice, there's a lot I can say, man. I'm not going to be like, I've been through the trenches and I've had a shit life, but I've learned a lot from my years. Quite young, I'm 23, and I've got a lot of life to go. If I could pin it onto one thing, is life is meant to play out for your story. Everybody has a unique story. And the more risk you take, the more stories you have, the more attractive you are as a person.
Like that.
Not just like as in just women in general, but people in general.
Yeah.
Look at someone like Andrew Tate. Why does everybody love him? Because of the stories that he can tell. He's been fighting, he's gone through shit, he's eaten shit for a long time. Now he's a multi-millionaire, billionaire, wherever he is. And people listen to him because of the stories and the risks he took. So I think if you're eating shit right now, like even I'm in that situation, and we all are, realistically, we're not where we truly know where we're meant to be.
Absolutely not.
And it's like, we're in that too, and you just have your unique story. So enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it every single day, even if it's gone.